Hey, yo, what's the deal, man? It's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording, it is 7:40 p.m. You know what I mean? February 12th, 2025. You know what I'm saying? And I'm actually putting this video up at about 11 o'clock because I was going to step out, but, it's snowing a bit here. So I'm like, damn, the snow kind of it kind of fucks up the mood. I like snow, but it does fuck up the mood. It really does, So I'm actually putting my fucking phone upside down like I'm talking in a mic. Let me do it. Like I'm spitting rhymes. Hey, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. So I'm not trying to let the fucking snow touch the screen and shit. But I honestly did not know what I was going to talk about tonight. Actually, I do, And because again, like I'm, all this is more for, what AEW does, what the Sickos does, and shit like that. And speaking of the Sickos, I have a very, very, very important question to ask you. I have an honest to God question that not only I know the answer to, but I know it's going to trigger. I'm expecting Triggerness because this is what the fuck they do. This is what the fuck these AEW, these AEW sickos do, right? They do this constantly. But I want to know, because I see this on Twitter and stuff, and I just laugh. I'm like, wow, why the fuck do y'all care about what WWE does? That's my question. And actually, there's two sub-questions in one. Why the fuck do y'all care about what WWE does? And here's the sub-questions, right? Why the fuck do you care who they sign? And why the fuck do you care who they debut? I asked that because, early today, as I'm scrolling, on fucking, on X, I actually see a post that just made me laugh. And it's about the new faction that's actually going to be debuting at Vengeance Day this Saturday, right? With 4 phenomenal wrestlers, including what's his name, Shaquan Sugars. He's good. Like he's he was fucking, what was his dude name? He was Lucky Ali in Deadlock Pro Wrestling. But again, someone posted that, right? And it definitely was an AEW fan because, an average wrestling fan wouldn't give a fuck, right? So I see on the thing that, actually I have another sub question, but I see on a post where it said, where they did the Shield shit, right? That shit, Sierra, India, that shit. So someone put, that person who posted put Sierra, Hotel, India, Tango, basically shit, right? And I laugh because I'm like, why the fuck do you care? It's just, that's the funniest shit that I feel like, why the fuck do you care, who they're debuting? Are you mad because, you're not getting that same attention like you used to? Are you pissed off that, nobody's really checking for y'all like that? Definitely nobody's checking for him at this point. I mean, the ratings is trash. Everything is trash. And then also, what's even funnier is that I'm watching this fuck Sean Ross Sapp, right, on Fightful, and someone asked him, will Warner Brothers do something to get the fans and the low attendance and the free agents to stay? No, that has nothing to do with them. Warner Brothers Discovery has absolutely nothing to do with them. And I don't buy one fucking, I like her book bag, right? She got, I think that's a vest. Like there's some white lady running, through Fort Greene Park with like some sort of vest. It's like an LED vest and some shit. But it has like a light bulb in the back. But, they're not going to do shit. They have nothing to do with that. They have absolutely nothing to do with that. And again, I ask y'all that because, it's just comical. Like it bothers y'all. And then the other thing too is if you don't give a fuck about WWE, why the fuck you watching it? Why the fuck you watching it? Like, that's the funniest shit. That's the funniest shit. Like, if I have a problem with somebody, right? Or if I have an issue with somebody, I'm not going to check for them. I'm not going to check for them. I'm not going to check what the fuck they do. and shit. I'm not going to do that. You know, and this is the shit that bothers them. These AEW sickos can't answer those three questions. They can't give you an honest answer. You know, like, especially when AEW people leave to go to WWE, they can't do that. It's only WWE that they do that shit with. They don't do that with TNA. They didn't do that with TNA when fucking Mike Santana jumped there, right? They didn't do that shit with fucking Nick Nemeth, right? But they do that when it comes down to WWE. And that's the laughable part, yo. That's the shit that make me laugh, because it's like, why the fuck do you care? Why did you care? Like, honestly, this war is, this quote unquote war is over. Like, WWE just, you know, they came back, you know, they came back and just bust your ass. They destroyed y'all, and y'all motherfuckers can't take it. And now with this Evolve show that's happening on March 5th, whatever damage is happening right now, you know, with AEW and stuff, you know, I'm expecting Evolve to get very high ratings and to become a great show. And I'm telling you right now, I swear to every fucking thing I love. I swear on my dead father's grave. If Evolve on Tubi gets more viewership numbers than Dynamite, man, the sickos are going to be, you know, they're going to get in their feelings. I mean, they're already in their feelings now because of Ricky Starks. But, man, like, this is going to be a disaster for these motherfuckers. Seriously. They can't answer the question. You know what I mean? Like, today they was in a fit of rage, boy. You know, I had a couple come at me and stuff like, yo, you can't take the heat. Like, get the fuck up out the kitchen, man. You can't take it? Whose fault is that? You know, like, these are basement-dwelling motherfuckers who have no life. They live in their mother's basement. They never seen pussy in their life. You know what I mean? They never touched tits in their life. You know what I mean? They never felt, you know, vagina. You know what I mean? They never stick their tongue in vagina. You know what I'm saying? I did that, you know, I did that plenty of times. You know what I mean? It was good. You know what I mean? I made a girl climax like, oh, chocolate too, if you know what I mean. But, yeah, I mean, look, you know, this is what the fuck they do. They can't answer that question. They will never give you an honest answer. The sickos will never give you an honest answer because they know it bothers them. It bothers them. Like, you know, like this whole, you know, all elite wrestling fraternity, it bothers them. It bothers them to the point where, you know, they can't comprehend. Like, they get so in their feelings that, you know, like they're in bad moods and shit like that. Like, come on, man. Come on, be serious, man. And then every Wednesday it's negative. But this is the culture that they built. Now, I mean, this is the culture that they created, right? And it's not snowing as much. This is the culture that they created, right? And now, you know, when the shoe's on the other foot, where you can't cope with it, where you can't cope with the shit, you get mad. That's too fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, whose fault is that? Oh shit, hold on. You know what I mean? That's too bad. Like, you know, whose fault is that? You know, that's not WWE's fault. You know what I mean? That's not, you know, that's not my fault. That's not my fault that your main head is you know, can't book a show and can't take criticism and is all up in his feelings. You can't get mad, yo. Can't get mad. You know, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? So I'm about to be out. You know what I'm saying? This is the last video for the night because I am done. I am fucking done. I'm out. So I'm going to definitely holler at y'all tomorrow. I hope there's some news tomorrow, but we'll see. All right? Peace.